It's 11 a.m. on the 11th of the 11th, 2020. And it's an amazing day today for coming into balance with shaping our destiny. So here we are. It's a blue hand day. It's blue rhythmic hand. And because it's a blue hand day, it's a really key day for me because I'm a blue hand and I've mapped my code. And if you've watched the other videos, you'll know that this is the 13-day process of the 13-year process of when I became a mum. So this process started for me in 1996. And so because we're on day 6 of it now, this year for me was 2001. So very, very key how this all links into the patterns and the cycles. And this links in to when the North Node was last in Gemini, which was the year of 9/11, 2001. And also this links into the current Lilith in Taurus transit as well. So it's fascinating how it does all link in together, and just had some amazing synchronicities today. So I'm looking a bit tired today because I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning chatting to a lovely lady in Australia and making some exciting plans for a radio show in the future. So I'm really excited about that. That's key to shaping my destiny. And also I've posted another video today. I'm taking part in a wellness conference at the weekend as a speaker about mind code, galactic code, and how to heal our ancestral patterning and story. So very timely, 11/11, very, very powerful energy for letting go. And somebody that I met recently, well, pretty recently, it's her birthday today, so happy birthday, Martha. And somebody that is very key in my childhood, my Auntie Annie, she was born on this day as well. So super Scorpio energy. Mercury's gone back into Scorpio, as I mentioned yesterday. And so it's a really amazing time for tuning in to our higher self around what's coming up, the death and rebirth process. So today we've got the Sun in Scorpio, and we have got the Moon in waning Virgo, and it's at 26 degrees. An old man counting gold coins. This is from aquaorfire.net. Getting your bearings, determining your limits, finding a reality fix, making sure that everything is there, checking out the manifest details over and again, coming down to earth and becoming sober and straight and clear. Pause for thought there. Sober and straight and clear. You are overwhelmingly convinced that there must come this cleaning up and clearing up. Sick and tired of pretense and hype. Hungry to get down to basics and somewhat hooked on the quantitative intelligence. Blurring distinctions, intent on being viable, correct and self-sufficient. If all these things are taken up with a twinkle of humour, they are digestible. But if they become self-serious and a little too proper, they are deadly and sickening. You learn to throw off the attitude and to cleave to the substance of getting things right, unapologetically and steadfastly. Whoa, that's so key to today, isn't it? I've received some videos today from people and close friends of mine who are really key to focusing on truth right now. There's some very disturbing things happening on the planet, and of course they have to happen for all of this to come to light. And still challenging though, very challenging to not go into fear, because the things that human beings do to other human beings are why we have all the issues that we have on the planet today. So Blue Hand, remember, is about shaping our destiny through allowing our avatar, so our higher self, our potentiality, to come through using healing modalities, becoming our own healer, learning ways to heal and aligning with ways that are healthy. So this pretty much fits in as well with the Thoth card today, which is the Six of Swords and Science. So what does that actually mean? Well, again, I'll post a link for Eli Tarot, because his thread is huge, and so you may want to explore all of that. The keynotes that I've made about this is Buddha consciousness. This is about embodiment, and of course number 6 today. So the 6th day is about this embodiment. How are we embodying the Buddha consciousness, the Christ consciousness? This connects to Mercury in Aquarius. So again, this is going to be really key the more we go into this energy, which of course we're going in on December the 21st with these new patterns and new codes coming in. Interestingly, today I was looking up somebody's Mayan sign who was key to my past in relationship, and again the synchronicity was wow, and I just love how that works. It's just so amazing, you know, and the more that you align with the cycles, the more that we get clear and we get into this different space by doing that. So we let go of the shadow story. Basically, we see how everything's always perfectly placed. Everyone in our game of life is always perfectly placed. And so when I intuitively felt to look his Mayan sign up again, he is a white crystal wind, which is the year that I am in. It's also when I was 3. Because I'm 55, I'm repeating my patterns now. So I don't remember a lot from when I was 3, but my mum's living with me, so she's helping me to remember. And also, of course, the more that you tune in, we get these intuitive insights as well. And we are able to dial in, to upload, download, whatever you see it as, this amazing information. So this card today, and where we're at today, is about balance of the psyche and the soma through the integration process. So it's really again about balancing the mind, the conditioned mind, the higher mind, and also the heart, which is the place of wisdom. So the more that we heal our hearts, the more that we let go of our story, the more in the Mayan framework that we connect to the sun, the grandfather sun, the galactic sun, that is bringing us this amazing information for our conscious evolution. And so number 6 is the number of the sun, and it's also the rose. So again, remember to smell the roses that are here while we're here. It's also the womb of the Great Mother. as well. So again, you can see how all of these frameworks from a myriad different places in the world, in religion, in faith, throughout time, ancient wisdom, they all have very similar stories to tell, similar stories that reveal the design of the cosmos. So in terms of, on a basic level, what does this mean? Well, it means in 6 weeks or 6 months, there'll be a journey over water. So that could be interesting as well, given the current circumstances. So in terms of the Mayan, we have the universal movement card. And so again, it's what needs to shift. Well, remember, we're working through a process where we're going from white wind, how to embody our spirit, into white cosmic wizard. That's the process that we're going through. So how to embody our spirit through healing our empowerment issues, and to let go of our head and our predictive text, our past predicting our future, through our amygdala. So again, check that out, explore that, how to heal the amygdala, and use EFT to release old stories from the past, because we're held in that energetic process otherwise. Goddess card, the snake goddess of Crete. Just been watching some threads on Facebook as well, and lots of love to Crete, because they're having a hard time at the moment with flooding. So lots of love to you. And again, you know, it just makes me feel so grateful that despite everything that's happening on the planet, I am in a really good space at the moment on so many levels. So energy, goddess of the snake, your trance inspires me to practice detachment. Your serpent energy enables me to find solutions to my needs in the bounty of your gifts. A huge place of shift for me when I went to Crete. And so this Wavespell, this 13-year cycle for me, follows on the back of that previous 13-year cycle of Red Earth, where I actually lived in Crete for a while. And it was amazing. It was totally amazing how it changed my life. So today, the planet is Earth. It's how we shape our reality based on planet Earth and what we do here, and how we have the courage to live life as free as we can from fear, as much as we can. So the more that we have tools to work with that energy around story, around triggers, understand our process, understand our psychology, and learn how to let go of limiting beliefs, to let go of how our energy may be stuck in our body, creating disease. Open our mind up to become limitless now, become limitless, because this is a time where we really do have to make some serious choices around what we believe and around how the rest of our life is going to take shape, and also how everybody in our circle is influenced by that. So how are their lives going to take shape? So our friends, our family, our beloved, how are they going to be impacted? And again, bringing it back to the only person that we have influence over directly is by doing the inner work on the inner level, and especially on healing the amygdala. If you haven't checked out Emotional Freedom Technique, just Google it. Emofree.com is Gary Craig's website. He was the original creator of the specific technique of Emotional Freedom Technique. Of course, this resource comes from ancient wisdom, and there's so many different variations around how chi works. All I can say to you is I've been using EFT for 13 years now, and it's been life-changing for me and for everybody that I've shared it with. It's an amazing tool that you can use on a practical level every day to come into your center. Many people have been affected on a mental health level around everything that's happened over this year, 2020, in particular since the lockdowns began, and in the UK that was on the 23rd of March. So we can use the Mayan Wavespell every day in a practical way to reassure us that there is a divine process happening, and that we can use this amazing resource at this time, because that's what it was designed for, is to help us understand the process and be proactive in our embodiment process now. It's time to be embodied. It's time to feel everything and to let our feelings guide us into our heart and into our healing space. As we heal the stories, we become free. This is the prophecy. If you'd like to know more about your code, galactic code, how to work with codes, please do get in touch with me. I offer a free consultation, and we can explore where you are and what you want to create right now. What's feeling imaginative, inspiring, passion? What's coming up for you that you feel, wow, it's time that I really started to live from my spirit and be the gift that I came to be. My website is flowwithjo.com, and there's links below this video so you can connect to me and we can co-create together. So lots of love. Hope you have an amazing letting go day and come into balance with shaping your destiny. See you tomorrow.